Yo, this is Mista Man from Primat City TV, hanging out with the Charlie Tuna. This is crazy, man. Charlie, man, can you give us a shout out? It's Primat City TV.
Prime 8 City, right? Primate City, like the gorilla primate?
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Gorillas out of the concrete jungle, son. Yes, sir.
Yo, so Charlie, man, before we start talking about you, I gotta ask you one small question about one of my favorite rappers, and it's Roots Manuva. Yeah. And you worked with him on the Revolution 5 track. How was that?
Well, Roots Manuva is one of my favorite rappers as well. He's like, to me, somebody that I guess shares the realm of deep bass, vocals and shit with me. So I appreciate that to the fullest, man, and I gravitate towards that. But it was cool to work with him, and I learned a lot by working with Roots Manuva, man. I learned different ways to record, man, and I've always felt like the Join the Dots track is probably the best recording of my voice, in my opinion. So big up to Roots Manuva, big up to The Witness. Yeah.
All right, man, that's awesome. Well, we were talking a little bit earlier, and you mentioned something about the Beenie Man international video. Now, that thing just looks like a party. You got to tell us what's up with that.
The Beenie Man video was crazy. International was produced by DJ Babu from Dilated Peoples, so big up to Dilated Peoples for the rhythm that was provided for that, man. Me and Babu and B Plus from Mochella went down to Jamaica to record the track, and it was fun because Beanie was very hospitable. He had us at Shock and Vibe Studios, and fed us, man. Let us lay up, man. Let us watch the vibes go on. It was like so much stuff going on. He had like 4 rooms that he was recording in. He's bouncing back and forth from 4 different rooms, man, recording, and one of the rooms was us, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Got to meet his little brother, rest in peace, man. It's one of his brothers who helped us record the rhythm, the melody to the chorus. Passed away in a car accident a couple of years after that. So rest in peace to that brother. But yeah, it was cool, man. I got to meet Tonto Metro and Devontae and just all of these different like reggae heroes of mine, you know what I mean, by just chilling with Beenie Man. So I maximum respect to Moses Davis for sure.
That's cool. I remember this one scene where you had this rope or something. You just fall in when you fall down. I'm like, wow, that has got to be amazing. Like, were you slightly terrified when you jumped in the water?
Not really, man, because I knew I had seen people do it before, and I was like, okay, so how deep is it right there? And they was like, man, it's probably about like 20 feet right there. So you got to let go when you get right above that hole. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it was cool. It was like they coached me as we went. It was like, okay, let go now. I was like,
So, clown snakes, I'm making the ground shake. The music attracts women that's thicker than pound cake. You brothers who sound fake, you must check the style. We extra.
International. Listen to the music, we are putting out. And everything is alright. If you do it like the music, we will show you out. What? We make the dance all night. From east, west, north, and south. I feel the flow coming from my mouth. Listen to the words that we are standing out.
Who makes you want to be better?
my son, man, for real. My son and my wife, man, they make me want to, every time I wake up in the morning, I see them, I want to be better, man. I want to be better at the gifts that God gave me, man. I'm a firm believer in God. I'm a Muslim, you know, first and foremost. I mean, the discipline in that is what keeps my path straight, you know, in my opinion. As far as peer inspiration, man, I mean, I'm on a kick right now where I'm listening to a lot of old school stuff, like from like Black Moon and, you know, Public Enemy, and, you know, being able to be on this tour, I've been able to share stages with peers of mine, like Chuck D and Flavor Flav. We did a couple of shows with Public Enemy, MOP, EPMD. So I'm like, you know, these are dudes that I really, I'm inspired by. Rest in peace to people like Guru, you know what I'm saying, that I'm really inspired by. That just always made me want to be better, you know what I'm saying? And I've always was inspired by my group members as well. I mean, cats in Jurassic 5, cats in Ozone Motley, you know what I mean? Just seeing how far they're able to take their talent makes me want to push further, so. Yeah.
Man, you actually touched on my next question for you. Is like, how does it feel to rock stages and be internationally known across the world? I mean, how does that make you feel?
It's a blessing, man. I feel like I'm a vessel, man. I feel like at times I'm not able to really believe the things that are going on around me. I'm like, whoa, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people that I'm extreme fans of are fans of my music. Or, you know, I'm at a show and we doing a show and all of a sudden somebody like Natalie Portman is in the audience, or Jessica Biel or somebody like that. You know what I mean? Those things, it trips me out, man. I just feel like I'm a vessel. I feel like I'm put in a spot and I'm just playing a part. You know what I mean? And if I look at it like that, then I'm able to watch it from the outside in as well. You know what I mean? It's weird. I can't explain it. I'm able to like separate myself and just look at it and go, wow. Dude, be grateful for the things that you're experiencing right now, because the normal person doesn't experience these things. You know what I'm saying?
What makes Charlie Tuna tick?
Once again, man, I'm God first, man, family second, and the rest of this world third, man. That's how I move, you know what I mean? I'm like I said, I'm a firm believer in God, and through God, I feel like these talents they've been able to manifest through me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a painter, and I don't know how I'm able to do that. I'm just able to do it, you know what I mean? I'm a poet because of the art of the culture of hip hop, and you know, I wasn't an instrumental part in creating hip hop there, but yet I'm definitely a moving piece of the puzzle, you know what I mean? And it feels good, man. I try not to get too caught up in my own hype. I try not to get, like when you telling me that, you know what I'm saying, I inspire you, dog, that I'm blushing.
He does.
That make me feel like crazy inside, man, because I know, you know, people like Rockin, people like, you know what I'm saying, Sean Price, you know what I mean? Cats like, you know, from every side of the spectrum, man, inspire me. And I try to pull the good from everything that I see. But like I said, I try not to get too caught up in the whole hype of it all, more so than just being happy that I'm in this position and grateful that, you know, these things are happening. That's kind of how I look at it, you know what I mean? It's weird to say that, you know, well, this is what makes me tick, or, you know, I'm after the gold and after that the platinum, you know, or something like that. For me, it's like, you know, I've never been really a platinum artist or nothing like that. I just been platinum in the critical acclaim, and I'm happy about that, man. I'm grateful for that, man, you know.
We can go on who started hip hop, who did what, but I mean, for more than, what is it, 1993 was when it first started in L.A.?
Oh, yeah. Well, 93, yeah, because in 92, 91 my son was born. In 92, the riots hit. Around that time, you know, the Los Angeles riots were going on. We were going to a place called The Good Life, and we were honing our skills as the Unity Committee. We met a group called the Rebels of Rhythm there, and, you know what I'm saying, decided that we were going to make a song that eventually got pressed up, and that was the beginning of our career. The song was Unified Revolution, and it was a conscious choice for us to say, okay, we're not two groups anymore, we're one group. Stumbled on a name like Jurassic 5, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, that's the word. That's awesome, man. It's really it's really outstanding just to hear that and to listen to, like, Jurassic 5 is legendary. Like, I've seen your man Akil like live, and I was just like, wow, just like it's massive. And I'm really happy you came to Munich, and just I know everybody here in Munich is definitely gonna be about celebrating your music. And I mean, y'all are like just massive, just like y'all are Jurassic 5. That alone just says it, you know what I'm saying?
See, and that kind of stuff right there bugged out to me. It's like, for real? Because we started as friends, just homies like, yo, you got raps, what's up? Let's try to put it down on this beat. Next thing you know, it's like you saying stuff like this. Crazy to me.